Hi, my name is Stephanie Chamberlain, and I'm going to be providing a lecture discussing wrongful convictions and the Innocence Project. Okay, so there has been an increased amount of attention on the issue of wrongful convictions in recent years. There have been many individuals convicted of crimes that they did not commit, including serious crimes such as sexual assault and murder. Some of those convicted and eventually exonerated were receiving life sentences and even sitting on death row. As concerning as it is that such a large number of individuals have been wrongfully convicted, it is even more concerning that a disproportionate number of those individuals have been racial minorities. The racial disparity is especially prevalent in sexual assault cases, and more specifically when there's a black offender and a white victim. We already know that racial bias occurs in all stages of the criminal justice system. Wrongful convictions and exonerations are no exception. Over the last 2 decades, the vast improvement in DNA testing and assistance from programs such as the Innocence Project have led to the exoneration of hundreds of innocent people, and the issue of racial disparity and even discrimination with false convictions gaining more public attention. In this presentation, I'm going to present some statistics about wrongful convictions and discuss the work of the Innocence Project and some of the progress they have made in exonerating the innocent. So according to our text, a recent analysis of 340 exonerations in the United States from 1989 to 2003 revealed that the lack of DNA testing and eyewitness misidentifications played substantial roles in the wrongful convictions of cases, especially rape cases in particular. In 107 of 121 exonerations for rape, the defendant was a victim of eyewitness misidentification. And in 105 of those cases, the defendant was eventually cleared by DNA evidence. African Americans comprise 29% of all persons incarcerated for rape, but 64% of the defendants who were exonerated. According to an article titled Race, Wrongful Conviction and Exonerations in the Journal of African American Studies, as of January 1st, 2010, there are approximately 250 exonerations in the United States. Over 90% of those exonerated were men, and approximately 75% were members of a minority group. On average, they spent 13 years in prison for crimes they did not commit. The Innocence Project, which I'm going to discuss in detail next, estimates that nearly 3,000 years have been collectively served by those 250 men and women, including 17 exonerees who served time on death row. So next I want to discuss the Innocence Project, which is a group who really spearheaded the campaign to exonerate the innocent. The Innocence Project was founded in 1992 by Peter Neufeld and Barry Scheck at Cardozo School of Law. They are an independent nonprofit organization closely affiliated with Cardozo School of Law at Yeshiva University. The Innocence Project has a full-time staff of attorneys along with Cardozo Clinic students who provide representation and assistance in the cases. They represent clients who seek post-conviction DNA testing to prove their innocence. Each case is thoroughly examined and evaluated to see if it meets the criteria for DNA testing. And according to their website, to date, 349 people in the United States have been exonerated by DNA evidence, including 20 who served time on death row. On the Innocence Project's website, they state that their mission is nothing less to free the staggering numbers of innocent people who remain incarcerated and to bring reform to the system responsible for their unjust imprisonment.